welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of clearance makeup. Now I did go to my local Target and bought a bag of makeup. I told John, don't worry about it, it's clearance, and then we got to the cash register and it was like $90. Yeah. Anyhow, I actually had to go to my Target a couple of times. I went to my Target, and then I went to another Target and didn't buy anything, and then I went back to my Target and I found one other thing. So I might be missing one or two things, but I think I pretty much have everything I need to do a full face. I did actually film some video while I was in the Target, so I will input that right now. Okay everybody, welcome back. I wasn't going to do this video because I've been to my Target, I've been to my Walmart, and they don't normally have very good clearance at my stores. But I showed up at Target tonight, and we always shop the clearance areas. And I shouldn't say they don't have very good clearance. They don't have very good clearance makeup at my stores. But I came to Target tonight, and this is what I found. There is this whole bin of makeup. There's some more up here, and I gotta keep looking. This whole end cap is full of stuff, so I gotta keep looking, but this is a good start. So I am gonna keep looking around, and hopefully I find enough stuff to do a full face of clearance makeup from Target. So wish me luck, cross your fingers. The next time you see me, I will be back in the beauty studio with whatever I found. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay everybody, so here's where I'm at. I have picked through all of the clearance on that end cap, and I've looked through all the aisles, and I think that I got all of the clearance that I could find at this Target. So what I'm gonna do is call it a night. I have a bunch of stuff in my cart, and I have almost a full face of makeup. I'm missing like 3 or 4 things. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy all this stuff, and then I think I'm gonna check out another Target. Probably not until tomorrow though. So that was my first Target trip, and then like I said, I went to another Target and then went back to my Target, and I did pick up a couple of other things. Actually, I went to 3 Targets. Did pick up 2 more things after my first trip. So I'm going to go through and tell you all that I got, and we will try to work with it as best we can. I know that I have a couple of shades of things that are not going to work for me, but we're going to try to do the best we can. So first off, I did get a sponge that was on clearance. Where's the box? I did already take it out of the box so that I could make it damp. So this was the sponge. It actually got quite a lot larger because this like won't even fit in the box anymore. This actually like more than doubled in size. But that's what this is. This is from NYX. It is their Complete Control Blending Sponge. It has lots of different edges and angles, and I'm not sure how well the camera will pick that up, but lots of different edges and angles. And even like the bottom is kind of flattened. This was on clearance for $6.98, and this is the only product that I picked up that is like a brush or a sponge or anything. I didn't buy any other sponges that were on sale. But I'm gonna go ahead in here and pull out the next item I need. So I did buy 2 different shades of foundation because I was going to use one as my contour, but I did end up getting a contour kit, so I'm going to return this one. This was in the color 16.5. It doesn't have a name on it, I don't think. Oh yeah, this was the nutmeg color that I was going to use as my contour, but like I said, I bought another product, so I'm going to return that item. You're going to see that a lot of the products that I purchased were from NYX, and I think that's just because when I was in shopping, they were getting ready to turn over the NYX products from the last season to the new season. And I know like Pixie had already done that, and a couple of other brands had already done that. So a lot of the items that I have in here are from NYX because of that very fact. So this is going to be my foundation. It is the Total Control Drop Foundation, again from NYX. This is in the color 05, which is light, and I'm afraid it might be a little bit too dark for me. But here is the package. And this was $9.78. I don't think I picked up a primer. Let me double check. Okay, no primer and blush. Primer and blush are the two things that I don't think I was able to find. So this is what I've got here. Again, it's a NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the color light. I am just going to shake this up real quick. I'm wondering if I should try to do the Instagram look where I drop it on my skin. What do you guys think? I've not used a drop foundation before, so let's see. The shade actually might not be too bad. The shade actually might not be too bad. Yeah. Okay. Let's give this a try. Let's see if I can drop it on my skin. This is probably going to be a complete and total mess, but let's see. That didn't work very well. All right, what I'm going to just do then is just put it on the sponge and blend it in that way. It's definitely very natural. I'm just gonna put it on the sponge. Let's do it that way. All right, so I'm actually really impressed with the way that looks on my skin. If you guys want to see a full day first impression review on this for my 5 days of foundation, let me know. I would not be opposed to that. Again, I've never tried this foundation before, so it was totally new to me, and I'm liking the way it's sitting on my skin. I'm liking the way it's looking. It's not super full coverage, but I don't like that. But it was able to, for the most part, cover most of my blemishes. So, all right, I did get a concealer. This is from e.l.f. and it is a repackage, and I'm really, really hoping that it's just that the package was ripped open because it is like all taped up here at the top. I really hope nobody used this. This is the only product that I'm concerned about somebody possibly using it. I'm really hoping that somebody just opened it up and they repackaged it. So I don't know, we'll see. This is in the color Fair though, so it is my shade. And I've never used e.l.f. concealers. This is the HD Lifting Concealer. So I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of this on my under eyes, and I have one little blemish here that I want to put a little bit of extra coverage on. It looks like, honestly, the inside of the tube is pretty clean, so it looks like somebody might have opened it up just to maybe swatch it. And that looks like it's it. So this says it's fair, but it's pretty dark for being considered fair. I don't know how fair this is. Okay. I'm going to try to use the other end of the sponge to, because it has like a little flat edge here, I'm going to try to blend that in with the sponge. And I think I forgot to mention the price tag on the e.l.f. It was $2.11. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. I do have some powder. So I picked up this NYX. This is the Highlight and Contour Pro palette. So this does have multiple different shades of powders. It was on sale for $12.78. So, I'm sorry, $17.48. I got that backwards. $17.48. So it's only 30% off. It was originally $24.99. And go ahead and get this open. It is a rather large palette though, so I think this might be the most expensive thing that I picked up. Yeah, it is. So all right, here it is. Here's the palette. Go ahead and open it up. It does not appear that it was touched at all, so that is good. And by getting this, I was able to get a contour color, a powder, and even a highlight in here. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with like this yellower shade and see how that goes. I might actually no. I think I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. It looks like that is considered light beige, or I'm sorry, soft light is the shade color for that. And I'm just going to use this to set the concealer, even though I don't know that it necessarily needs it. And the foundation is transferring a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and set the foundation as well. All right, I actually like that powder quite a bit. That's actually nice. I'll probably use this again. So I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with a third shade right here, which is just called Sculpt. It looks like this one's called Hollow, but I think that's a little bit too dark for me. So I'm going to go in with this one here as a contour color. Okay, since I don't have a blush, I think what I'm going to do is go in with my highlighter. So I'm going to put this aside. This I actually really like. I will definitely use this again. That actually was really nice. So I was able to pick up this highlighter here. This is also NYX. It's the Love You So Mochi highlighting palette. And this was on sale for $13.28. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is go in with the pink shade here and use that almost as a blush. We'll see if it will work for that purpose. I think as long as I don't do too much, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, and I'm going to go into the peach shade and use that as my highlighter. Okay, I actually like that. So I'm done with that. That's pretty nice. All right, what to next? What do I want to do next, guys? Okay, I think what I'm going to go into next is my eyes. So I found this little eyeshadow palette. It was on sale for $2.48. Honestly, I don't know who made it. On the back, it just says expert wear. And it says that it is the Autumn Coppers. And I'm going to try to peel the clearance sticker off to see. Oh, it's Maybelline New York. I did not know that. It says it right there on the plastic. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but it does say Maybelline New York on there. So I don't know. I honestly don't know that I have any Maybelline products in my collection right now. So this might be the first Maybelline product that I've purchased. Okay, it's got two of the little, yeah, these little things. Okay, so it does have 4 shades in it. There it is. I think I can easily do a eyeshadow look with this. I'm not going to bother putting a primer on, to be honest with you. So I think that I'm just going to go ahead in with this. I'm going to follow the directions. It has actually stamped in the shadow. It says 1 base on this one. Over here it says 2 lid. The third one here says 3 crease, and then the bottom there says 4 liner. But I don't think I'm going to use that as my liner because I do have an eyeshadow liner. So I'm going to go in with the base shade and put that all over my lid. All right, I'm going to go into the crease shade and build that up into my crease. I'm just going to use the same brush. That one is not very pigmented, so I'm going to try to build that up and see how it goes. That's just not building up very well. I think what I might do for a crease shade is I think I'm going to go back into my contour palette, which seemed to work really well. I'm going to go back into this palette here, and I think I'm going to go in with this shade, which is just called Tan, and I think I'm going to use that on my crease. Yeah, that definitely worked a lot better than the crease shade in the Maybelline palette. All right, I'm going to keep this close at hand just in case I need to go back to it. All right, I'm going to go in with the lid shade, which is that one right there. I'm just going to use a shader brush and try to build that up on the lid. I might have to put some setting spray on this. I do not have a clearance setting spray. I think what I might do is, I'm going to do the other lid. I'm going to go in with the liner shade, the number 4 liner shade, and see if I can darken up my lid with that. Okay, I think that's it for my lid. I'm going to do a little bit more and then I will go back in on my lower lash line. I do have a little bit of fallout, so I'm just going to brush that away. Okay. All right. I am going to go in with some mascara, I think. I'm going to go in with some eyeliner first. So I did get this here. This is Always Keeping It Tight eyeliner from NYX in the color brown. They did have a cream color, a black color, and a brown color, and I decided with the eyeshadow shades that I had that the brown would probably be best for this look. And this was $6.28. All right, so this is just a thin, very thin liner. We'll see how this goes. I think I'm going to use it on my upper line and then also my waterline. I'll tell you what, this says it's brown, but it is a dark, dark brown. You see that? All right, I'm going to work some on my waterline. It is tugging on my eyes, which doesn't make me very happy, but we'll work with it. Okay, so that went actually not too bad on my waterline. It went easier on my waterline than my upper lash line. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. I don't know that I would pick that up again because it is just a little bit hard and it does tug on the lid. All right, next up I have some mascara. This is from CoverGirl. This is the Clump Crusher by Lash Blast Mascara from CoverGirl. So here it is. I did pay $4.88 for this product. Okay. And this is in the shade Very Black. The applicator is definitely like a rubberized, not very soft. So, all right. Here we go. See how we get here. Okay. Oh, it definitely got covered pretty quickly. All right, let's see how this works with my lashes. I do not like the lid. It's actually very slippery and I don't want to drop it and get mascara everywhere. Okay, not my favorite formula, but not my least favorite either. I am getting a little bit of transfer. I'm going to clean that up real quick. All right. I think I am going to go ahead and put a second coat on of this. I don't normally put a second coat on when I have mascara that I really do like and works really well with my lashes, but this one seems to be like drawing my lashes down, which is kind of weird because I have really long lashes and they're usually pretty good about staying curled up, but for some reason this is just drawing it down a little bit. Okay, that looks better. All right, and I know you guys are probably all going to be completely and totally shocked, but I bought an eyebrow product. So this is from Maybelline. It was $3.48. It is the Brow Precise Micro Pencil, and I got it in the color Auburn because that's the color that they had, but there it is. Again, I think I said that it's $3.48, but we're going to see how this looks on my eyebrows. Number one, I'm not very good at doing my eyebrows, and number two, it's Auburn, so we shall see. I did go for a neutral eye, and we will see when I get to my lipstick why that is. All right, let's see how, what's going on? Okay. Ooh, it looks hard. I don't know that the camera is going to pick it up, but it looks hard and it's like white almost. Well, we're going to give it a try. Well, it does have a spoolie, which is nice. So I'm going to spoolie my brows first. Get them under control a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to go in with this. Guys, is that what my brows are supposed to look like? I'm curious because this is a bit much for me. Yeah. I don't normally have that big of eyebrows. All right, guys, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Maybe it's the shade. Maybe it's just the fact that I have such bushy eyebrows just naturally. The other problem that I'm having is that this is a very waxy formula, and I'm actually ripping my eyebrows out while I'm putting it on. So I don't like that at all. But we're just gonna keep going. Yeah. Okay. My final thing, I think, is my lips. And I got 3 different lip products. Well, 3 products. They're all from NYX, but I did get 3 products. I got the NYX Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream in the shade Monte Carlo. And this was $3.48. It's that one right there. And then I did get 2 duochromatic lip glosses, shimmer lip glosses. These were each $5.58, and I got them in the colors Cocktail Party and Booming. And this one is Cocktail Party and this one is Booming. So there are those. So what I figured I'd do is I'd go ahead and put the Monte Carlo shade on first. I like this packaging. It's got a nice soft matte lid. For this, I think I could have really used a lip liner. Like, really. And that dries down really fast. I'm not sure about the shade. And with my eyebrows, I look like a goofball. Oh my gosh. I just saw myself in the viewfinder. That is quite the shade. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the duochrome on top of it. The question is, do I use the Cocktail Party color or the Booming color? I think I'm going to use the Cocktail Party in an effort to try to tone it down a little bit because it is a bright pink. Like, that is red. That is pink. Those do not match. Like, this is not what I expected when I bought this at all. Maybe that's why they're on clearance. And it's very drying. All right, let's go ahead and put this on top. This is a pretty like gold, and then it's gold that shifts pink or pink that shifts gold. That I like. It feels nice. I think it definitely did a little bit something to the lips, to the shade. I really wish I had a lip liner on. Yeah. So my eyebrows look horrendous. Give me 1 second. All right, I know I wiped off some of the foundation, but that's okay. I am probably just gonna do my entire face, wipe my entire face here in a minute. So let's go back over the products that I bought. I am very thankful that everything that I purchased was sealed. I've watched a couple of other of these videos, and there was a concern that the products were already opened, and everything I purchased was sealed. I actually have a pretty good Target. Everything I bought was sealed, so that was good. I'm going to go back through everything and let you know my thoughts on them, even though they are clearance. And sometimes, like, I think because I had so much NYX products, it was just simply that they were turning over the season, which is definitely a possibility. Or they're just not big sellers at my Target. If they're not selling at my Target, they're going to get rid of them. So let's go through them. This foundation I'm actually pleasantly surprised with. I feel like it's darkened a little bit, and it is creasing some, so I don't know. Maybe with a primer this would work better. Let me know if you guys want me to do a full day wear test with this, because this I'm not upset about, like, at all. That actually is very surprising to me, especially the shade. I thought the shade was going to be way too dark, and it actually turned out pretty good. So that I'm actually pleased with. The highlighting and contour palette, I actually really do like this as well. This is a purchase that I'm very happy that I did make. I wasn't sure about it, but this I'm actually liking. The sponge, it's okay. It's a little bit denser than I'm used to, but that's only because I've been using the Flower Beauty sponge, which is so soft and flimsy. I think in the grand scheme of things, this is not as dense as some other products that I've used. So this isn't too bad. The Maybelline eyeshadow, this I could give or take. I mean, the regular price was $5. I got it for $2.50. It did all right. But I did have to go into the highlight and contour palette to get my crease shade. It just was all right. I mean, $2.50, I can't really complain too much, but it was just all right. The brow product, oh no, wait, that's not the brow product. Where's the brow product? The Maybelline Brow Precise, I did not like it, but again, that could have been because I got the auburn color, and it was just a little bit too dark for me. If I had gotten like a taupe or a blonde or something, it might have worked a little bit better and I would have felt a little bit better. I'm just not used to seeing myself with really dark brows, and that bothered me. So yeah, if I had gotten a different shade, this might have been okay. It's just a little bit too waxy for me though, but I don't know. All right, the eyeliner, it was all right. It went on my waterline all right. My upper lid, it did tug a little bit, but it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. I have better eyeliners though, that I have, so that one's okay. But I've had better ones. The concealer actually isn't too bad. Concealers oftentimes make my eyes look very old. They are very drying for my under eyes, and this wasn't too bad, and it was the right shade. So I got very lucky in a lot of my shades. So that wasn't too bad. The mascara was okay. I did have to put 2 coats on it to make it look this way. So this wasn't too bad. I don't know how often I'll use it, but it wasn't too bad. 2 coats definitely helped a lot. This NYX Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream, I don't like. The fact that the shade, like, I really expected this to be a vampy red, and it's like pink. So I'm not real happy with the shade on this. Like, I really truly expected this to be a red. So that I'm disappointed in. The lip gloss, though, I am liking this. So I think I'm going to keep both of these. I'm going to keep the pink one as well. Or the purple. I don't know. Pink, purple. I don't know. But I do like these. So those are nice. And I think that might be everything. I'm looking at my table. Oh, the highlighter. This actually did impress me. I don't think it was $19 value. Like, that's the original price on this. I did pay $13. I think I would have preferred to pay something closer to maybe $9 or $10 for this, because it is just 3 highlighters, and it didn't knock my socks off at all, so it was okay. It wasn't like fantastic, but it was okay. I think it was a little bit more than I would have preferred to pay for it, though. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So yes, it was all clearance. Honestly, I think I would have just paid full price for a lipstick that I liked. I'm going to take that off next. Maybe. That's a hot mess, isn't it? So the lipstick has to go second. That is number 2 thing that I did not like. And then beyond that, between the lipstick and the lipstick just got on my teeth. The lipstick and the brow products are probably my least favorite, followed by the eyeshadow. And then after that, everything else was actually not too bad. So I was able to go full glam on clearance. But you can get cheaper stuff regular price. Like you could buy some e.l.f. makeup for less than this. So yeah, I gotta go wash my face. Anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. This was a fun challenge to try to get everything from one store on clearance. Because like if I had gone to Walmart, the Walmart in my area really doesn't have very much clearance makeup. Even the Ulta that I go to doesn't have a lot of clearance makeup. So, yeah. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!